Welcome to this short video on some of the myths surrounding healthy diets. In the Western world, there are now so many people with weight problems that an entire weight loss industry has developed around helping us all to lose weight. A lot of the available help and advice is extremely useful, and many weight loss products do everything they claim to do. But certain myths have grown out of our obsession with losing weight, and none more so than in relation to healthy diets. What follows is a short description of some of the most important of these, in order that you're more able to distinguish between good and not so good information on this very important area of weight loss. So here's myth number 1. Foods labelled low fat or reduced fat are always a healthy choice. Nowadays, almost anything you can buy from the supermarket has a healthy or low-fat alternative. The health food market is one of the most profitable and growing markets in the food industry. However, here's a note of caution about some of the tricks of language used by the industry. Foods labelled low-fat have to meet certain legal criteria. For instance, labels that claim a product contains reduced fat do not have to meet the same standards and can be misleading. A reduced fat snack should contain less fat than the full fat version, but that doesn't automatically make it a healthy choice. It could still contain a lot more fat than, say, a portion of fruit. Low-fat foods also sometimes contain high levels of sugar. Therefore, don't judge a healthy alternative product simply on the basis of what the label says. And your decision shouldn't be based solely on fat content. Excess sugar gets turned into fat by the body and can cause many other health complications. Myth number 2. Margarine contains less fat than butter. Many dietitians and nutritional experts recommend changing from butter to margarine, and we seem to take it for granted that margarine is less fatty than butter. But the difference between the two is not as clear-cut as you might think. Margarine and butter contain different types of fat. Margarine is usually lower in saturated fat, yet it's more likely to contain hydrogenated fats, and these, also called trans-saturated or trans fats, may be more harmful to health than saturated fats. To lose weight, and for heart health, you need to reduce the amount of both fats. If oil in margarine has been hydrogenated, this has to be listed on the packaging, so always check labels carefully. Food manufacturers are required by law to list all their ingredients, so just spend a bit of time reading up on exactly what's in your food. Here's myth number 3. Carbohydrates make you put on weight. Cutting down on carbs has become a bit of a buzz term in healthy eating circles. Indeed, in some ways, carbs have replaced fat as the new bogey substance. Take the Atkins diet, for instance. Its worldwide success was based on eliminating carbs from individual diets. However, when eaten in the right quantities, carbohydrates won't cause you to put on weight. In fact, a 2003 study published in the New England Journal of Medicine came to the conclusion that dieters on the best-known low-carb diet, which is the Atkins diet, tended to lose weight not because they ate fewer carbohydrates, but simply because they ate less overall. So try to steer clear of misinformation and fad diets. Stick to eating whole grain and whole meal carbohydrates such as brown rice or wholemeal bread. And stay away from frying starchy foods. But remember, eaten in the right quantities, carbohydrates won't cause you to put weight on. So on to myth number 4. Cutting out all snacks can help you lose weight. Traditionalists have pointed to the dangers of snacking between meals if you want to avoid weight gain. However, this is only a half-truth. This is because it isn't snacking in itself that's the problem, but what you snack on. Snacking can actually be useful in order to maintain energy levels, especially if you have an active lifestyle. Rather than reaching for a biscuit or a packet of crisps, choose a piece of fruit or rice or corn-based snacks like Snacker Jacks instead. Make sure you avoid snacking on anything that's high in sugar or saturated fats. And finally, myth number 5. Skipping meals is a good way to lose weight. On the face of it, skipping meals seems like a logical way to lose weight. After all, isn't this simply reducing your calorie intake? Well, yes and no. Basically, skipping meals is not a very good idea, and here's why. To lose weight and keep it off, you need to reduce the number of calories you consume, or increase the calories you burn through exercise. But skipping meals altogether will result in tiredness and poor nutrition. You'll also be more likely to snack on high-fat and high-sugar foods, which could result in weight gain. The whole point of losing weight properly isn't to starve your body into submission, but to keep it in a healthy and happy working order. With a bit of self-discipline and positive thinking, you'll find yourself making the right decisions in what meals you consume. And for further information and a free trial of a weight loss program that's been taking Hollywood by storm, go to www.fruitsoftheforestweightloss.com. I'll say that again, www.fruitsoftheforestweightloss.com. And good luck to you.